Mm-hmm.
Get that ready.
Feel free to record as well if you want to be another backup, but...
Okay, let's get open the right
Okay.
Roll20 game.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom's like sitting outside on like the back patio,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a glass door, so Tabitha could see her out there.
Oh,
And
I think I see where this is going.
yeah, she's being very loud
Oh no.
about wanting to go out there. It's like, no. Okay, let's see.
Don't you dare mocking SpongeBob me, Max, for that.
Okay, those are NPCs.
Oh yeah, I reorganized stuff, not that it really matters, it's just for myself. I need to put the pictures. I need to put the pictures on, but
Oh, look at
I'm
that.
gonna go mute for a second. I need to do a thing before I start recording.
go ahead.
Hello, hello, hello.
Ah!
Hello!
Yay! Wow, Max, you just had to ditch us. No, I'm just kidding. No. Yeah,
I'm still here.
everyone, take care of your things right now, and then once you're ready,
Okay.
just come
Audio
in.
is peaking. Holla.
Holla holla, get
Okay.
loud. No. I might sound a little tired because I haven't had enough coffee today, so that's why I'm drinking some now, even though it's 6.
Is that comparable?
I think I heard myself echoing from someone.
From someone, but who? From who?
I don't know. That's the thing. I think we'll find out later. Is everyone ready?
Cool, cool. Almost.
Okay.
There. Put that there. That. Okay, and
Yeah, I reorganized stuff to NPCs. I organized them by faction just because I don't know. I felt like it. And then of course party. And I forgot to move Mayhem to party, so he's finally there. Yay. Mayhem's now in party. Let's see. Just need to keep again a bunch of pets. Every character needs a pet. Ryan, you ready yet?
Very close.
Okay.
Countdown from 30.
29.
Don't actually.
28. 27. 26. 25. 20. I'm not gonna do this.
Alright.
Whoa, what is going on?
Don't start. Okay.
Alright, ready.
Yeah, we'll just record
Okay.
audio. That'll be
I wasn't 30.
Okay. Ben, ready?
sure.
Ariel, ready?
Yes.
Ryan, ready?
Oi!
Max, ready?
Yeah.
Cool, alrighty. So, previously in the Titans of Nauticaius, as Kalen the Wood Elf Druid, Silas the Human Rogue, Crow the Wheelchaired Human, and Cascara the Furbolg Druid, you are all completely fine.
Everything is fine.
Yes.
Plenty of mysteries cropped up around town and you all decided to investigate the various happenings. You heard there has been suspicious activity around the Platinum Isles. The Cloud Dancer stealing animals, and possibly there be some secret information about the Divine Order there. And there have been lizards and executions about town, and the Devorus Bane River is completely fine as if the battle at the TRC never happened. With a few days before the Crow's Nest party and a new librarian position to fill, and private investigations
I'm
with
sorry. Just in the picture, because
Those are rivets.
private investigations with the current guard applicants, you all prepare for another day. And at the peak of early morning, on the 21st of Gambus, you all hear a light in front of the tavern. And
I'm
note,
asleep.
note that it is like 4 a.m. right now.
Yeah, I'm dead asleep.
Kalen's up.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Might have like just got up.
Alrighty. I
Before
doubt
whatever.
anyone else would be awake at this hour unless you have a reason to, but yes, Kaylin, you hear a very light knocking. It's very fast. It's coming outside from the tavern.
From the tavern. Okay, well, like go out to the tavern door, just kind of like crack it open. Like don't open it, just kind of like crack open,
Okay.
peek through the crack.
You peek through the crack. You don't see anyone at first, but then you see a small little hand peek around, and is this the crow's nest?
Yes,
There's a sign outside, I'm pretty sure.
should be.
I heard about the librarian position, and I'm here to interview.
This time of day.
Yes. It.
Okay.
Sorry, just. The person walks in, and you see.
Seems like open the door. Yeah.
Alright, you see a halfling. This young girl halfling. She's very short, slight of stature. You can see that she has amber eyes, black hair, kind of tannish skin, and wears these oversized glasses. And looks like University of Brownswater uniform. You can see her hair is in 2 long braids. She nervously walks in, looks up at you, Kaylin, gives a nervous wave, and just walks slowly in. No, it's really early in the morning, but well, no one's out.
And well, yeah, and no one else is up.
It.
Should
My name's Tasha. Tasha Thunderberry, and
Yep.
well, I'm here for an interview.
Well,
Oh.
let me just.
I'll just say it took me
Let
all.
me just find a blank piece of paper real quick.
Okay. It took me all my effort just to get out the house today. And
That might be someone.
oh, is that bad?
No.
Okay, someone is seriously echoing, by the way. I don't know who's not using a headset.
I'm not.
Okay, that's why. Because I'm hearing
Oh,
myself.
do you want me to?
Yeah, it would be better just so
That
there's
might
no,
help.
it's just so there's
Sorry.
no echo. Thanks.
There's very likely echo because I plugged into my TV. Let's fix that.
Yeah, I'm hearing myself. It's
Put that over there.
Alright, let's try this.
alrighty.
I don't have a headset, but I have a standing mic and earbuds. Oh yeah.
That works. Tasha goes over to a chair, just some random chair that she sees, and sits down, crosses her legs, puts her hands neatly in her lap, straightens her glasses.
So you're here for the librarian position?
Yes.
I take it you like books.
Oh, yes. I really like books. Well, reading's kind of all I do, and yeah. Do you like books too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, she kind of just stares at the ground, kind of twiddling her fingers.
You got any experience in any kind of libraries?
Well, I'm a student at the University of Brownswater.
Noticed.
Yeah, the uniform. And no, I kind of just want a part-time job just to support myself and possibly, well, just get experience and you can see she's like struggling to think of something. Struggling to talk in general. I have very good grades.
Okay. Hmm. How would you feel if we had certain books here that aren't?
The
How to put
books
this?
that aren't what?
Necessarily, I don't know.
Safe?
Legal? Are they legal? Sane? I don't think we have any of
Safe?
those. Safe? Yeah, that would be
Oh,
that's the way to put it.
um, never really dealt with that, but um,
I mean, it's like the books themselves should be fine. It's just
also, okay.
who might
Also,
be interested in them.
like the information in them as are dangerous.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, um, uh, I'm not sure this is related, but I have kind of a near perfect eidetic memory. So I guess if something bad happened, then if I read them, I'll have it memorized. And she looks up at you, kind of like, please believe me, kind of look.
It's just like I don't know. The real question is if that would be a good thing or not.
Like, it's like something bad happened to them. Well, they wanna know if. Well, I have a near perfect memory. I can memorize this really. I've memorized books before, entire books, word for word, and I can
Well,
memorize
yeah,
really
but then
long strings of numbers. I know 50,000 digits of pi. Don't ask how I just do.
calm down.
What?
If well, no, the really it's like if hmm, the job could potentially be dangerous because
Oh, that's good
young
because I stay inside my house all the day because I'm nervous.
well, if, like you'd have to travel to and from here and there,
uh,
and
to travel where? Where?
to here.
Uh,
This is the libraries in this building,
okay, yeah.
and these books that we have are uh, may attract some unsavory attention.
Oh, don't worry, I'm really small. No one would suspect me.
Okay.
I guess. You can see that like she's really twiddling her fingers now and looks, she's breathing pretty fast. Like get me out of here.
Dude, just hire her. She's perfect.
But what if she
That was Brian,
dies?
Crow.
Crow is your consciousness.
Oh my
No,
god.
The question isn't
no, that
whether
was
she would be
Brian
good at the
speaking.
job. It's whether or not she like.
Do we want to put her in all this mess?
Yeah. So this is not necessarily like your standard low risk librarian job.
I
Give
know.
her a short-term job, and if she still likes it,
Hey, don't. No,
give
this
her like
is
a 30-day
don't.
trial.
Hey,
Well,
don't.
no, it's not
No,
that.
Crow, you awake?
No, this is Brian. Sorry, metagaming.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, don't do the
Yeah,
metagame.
Crow is. Hang on.
It's just that the association with this guild might be found out somehow, and that could
Uh,
present a real threat.
oh. Um. Well, I've never dealt with such measures before, but I can follow instructions really well. I mean, I have not to brag, near perfect grades, and well, I think I can do it. Maybe I don't know. Really, just my perfect memory is kind of the only thing I'm good at. And she kind of rubs the back of her head with her hand, like.
Okay. I
And
think that
because of
should
my
be.
because of my near perfect memory, I'm very good at magic. I specialize in evocation.
Oh,
Y-
interesting.
yes.
Okay. Just, that
Um.
should be about it, I think.
Uh, oh, okay. She gets.
If I could.
Hmm?
Sorry, what was your name again?
Tasha.
Ah,
Tasha Thunderberry. Type it in. There we go. Yeah. Thank you for your time, ma'am. I hope you can
certainly.
you'll consider me. I'm sorry again. It's so early in the morning, but
Oh, is that?
yeah,
Sorry, it's mine.
yeah. So thank you for taking the time to do that. Well, if you need me, here's my information. She hands you a card with address, contact info.
Alright.
Have a great rest of your morning. And
You too.
she quickly leaves the tavern.
Is it a universal law that all librarians are very short?
I don't know. Maybe in this
Oh, that
world.
sounds familiar.
Anywho.
If they
need to
don't need
add-
to climb ladders to
They
get
need to
books
ask-
in high places,
They need to ask the patrons to reach the top shelf.
Oh, oh no.
Short.
Either that or climb the
No.
shelves.
yeah.
Yeah, they
Your
just
graphic
cast.
memory.
They just cast.
Climb
No,
out.
they stack a bunch of books and then they reach the top shelves. Alrighty. Nothing else happens during that morning though.
Everything's
Nothing
fine.
happens.
Like not well, in early morning, with you.
What day is it?
It is the 21st of Gambus. Right
Okay.
now it is like 4 or 5 a.m. in game.
Okay.
Cool. Head back to room.
Okay.
I'll wake up at 8
Alrighty.
when the time comes.
Okay. Unless you want to do anything else, Kaylin, the time rolls by, and Crow, you wake up. Anyone else waking up around this time?
Maybe Silas?
Okay. Also, Max, you're really quiet.
Oh.
Alrighty, Crow, you wake up. It's a bright new day. Kaylin's already awake
Um,
downstairs.
Alright. I put on my day clothes and I write
Kaylin is in a
on
room.
paper my schedule for the day so people know where I am. On this piece of paper, I put that Crow is going to go to Hex the Goblin's house, Begonia's house, and Rima's house,
Okay.
and tell them that the plan is hither.
Okay.
On the backside of the page, I'm going to put down that each of them are going to prove themselves that they're worth the position that they're in, that they want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to prove themselves at the party. I'm gonna have all three of them join for the party.
Okay. Out of character, I
Is it
believe Silas also wants to conduct private interviews with them.
Yes.
So yeah. So talk to
Silas.
talk to guards.
Okay, yeah.
I work for this job.
Invite party. Okay. All right. So that all you're doing this morning? Crow?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get to that in a bit. Cascara,
Yes.
you wake up and you wake up. You see Mayhem. He's sleeping on your chest, snoring loudly.
Oh. I'm trapped. That's the law. The law is that I'm trapped.
Boop. And he just suddenly wakes up, looks at you, Cascara. Boop. And he just starts licking your face. It's like,
He's dog. He actual dog.
he's like licking your face. Good morning, good morning. Boop, 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 boop.
This is what I want in real life. This is why I want dog. Dogs are cute.
But yeah,
I love dog.
Mayhem is slicking your face there, and then he finally leaps off the bed, kind of hovers with his ears a bit, then lands. He looks up at you eagerly.
I'm gonna get up, and I'm gonna get the rope.
Alrighty, you go.
It sounds kind of bad, but
The
not that kind of rope.
Quote that.
play rope.
Alright, you get the rope chew toy and let's see. Roll for interest. And you see Mayhem doesn't really take much interest in it. And he kind of like is running over to the door and he sits down eagerly like is in front of your bedroom door.
Okay, I'm gonna let the boy out. He needs to
Alright.
be free.
Alright, immediately once you crack open the door, he just zooms out. And Silas, I'm guessing you're making omelets.
Sure.
Or what's Silas doing?
Probably making omelets.
Okay.
The omelet raider has gone off.
As you and Maya walk out the kitchen, you see Mayhem just slam into your face. He's like, "No, cook the
How did he slam into his face?
And
That's
the-
a lot higher.
And
than
after that, just steals the omelet that's on your plate and flies away
How
with
good was
it.
the omelet?
What?
How good was the omelet?
Roll for omelet then.
I forgot something. I'll disappear for 2 seconds.
Alright.
Three.
This one's not good.
Good.
Mayhem still flies away with it because he doesn't know. And
Will he know?
No one will ever know.
it looks, I guess Cascara is walking out of her room right now. Slowly walking out of her room. Taking an abnormally long time to get out of the room. Cascara,
Yes.
you're walking out your room and immediately you see Mayhem peek over the railing. He has a burnt omelet in his mouth. Burp.
It's to be expected at this point.
Did he get it for Cascara?
No. It's like I'm basically guaranteed that he did not get it for me.
He spits it on the ground, looks at it, and realizes it's burnt, and then he just walks away. Leaving it on the ground.
Well, I guess I gotta pick that up.
Alrighty. Okay, Silas. Your burnt omelet just got stolen.
Good thing we were taking it to Mayhem anyway.
Alright. Everyone, what's the plan this morning?
What?
Make another omelet.
Keep Mayhem entertained.
Okay.
I'm gonna go talk to Silas.
Ryan, you cut off?
Hey Silas.
Okay, no.
Yeah?
I'm gonna talk to Silas. Hey Silas.
Yeah?
I'm gonna go talk to our guarding initiates, and I know you want to join.
Sure, I'll do that.
There's two ways we can do this. Either we summon all three of them here today, and then just go over everything, and you can talk to them on the way out, or we can talk to them individually in each home. We can also get an angle on what their home situation is like. And this might be interesting. Definitely not interesting to Crow. What? No, not at all. And yeah, which way do you want to go?
In my perspective, it'd be better if they came here for security reasons.
All right.
I probably wouldn't
Fair
want to
enough.
interview them if it wasn't here.
Okay. I will be summoning them and then coming back.
Okay.
Okay, so Crow, you're gonna go to their places and bring them here to the guild.
Yeah. I'm gonna shout down the hall. Oi, I'm leaving. Anyone want to join on an adventure? And then I roll out the door.
Alrighty. Alright, Curly, I'll get to you in a bit. Silas, so you're just gonna stay in the guild to do this, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's early morning. And a few minutes after just eating breakfast, getting ready for the day, you hear outside a knocking. Hey, it's me, Darius! Silas!
Wasn't he
Gary
already
boy.
inside?
Hmm?
Wouldn't he already have been inside?
Maybe he probably went out to do something and just came back in.
Okay.
Huh.
Moved out of the wall.
Okay. hey, Silas, hi. So, are you available this morning? Remember I said wanna like hang out and stuff around.
Yeah.
Cool. And I think and then your daughter also can she come along also?
I'll go ask if she's interested.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, kind of just did some errands this morning. Steve kind of cracks his back a bit. Like, ugh, little job out there. But, sure. And he just walks in with you.
I go ask Maya if she wants to come along.
Okay. You can see Maya, she's just sitting down at the dinner table just eating an omelet. So she's finishing her last bites.
Hey,
Hi,
Maya.
Dad. Oh. Yeah?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be hanging out with Darius here for a bit. You want to come along, tag along with us?
And she finishes the last of her omelet, this omelet. Ow. Oh. Yeah, it'll be fun.
All right.
Guys, you're a cool guy, right? There's like, come. Yeah, he like puts his hand against his chest and just looks very like, thank you so much for that compliment. Anywho, not, I'm not wasting your time or anything, right, Silas? Nothing.
I have some interviews I probably need to conduct later, but I don't know when Crow will be back, so I should be good.
Oh, okay.
Evening. Afternoon to evening.
You didn't say that.
Okay. Sorry. It's implied that he probably wrote it on the thing. Like, he was trying to be detailed and be like,
Okay, fair
hey,
enough.
this is what I'm doing today.
Okay,
So you can be...
okay,
Sorry.
we can keep it as that. Alright, and my Darius and you, Silas, will start heading out. Kaylin, Cascara, what do you think you two are gonna be going about today? You two saw Darius come in and him and Silas just go out.
I mean,
I'm gonna teach Mayhem fetch.
Alrighty. Kaylin, what are you doing anything?
probably not.
Okay.
Just kind of chilling.
He's chilling just with Reginald.
Yeah.
He's trying to drink out of your mug of water again.
Get your own.
No, I want this water.
Wow, what an edgy boy.
Yo, gimme.
Fine. She'll sets the mug of water down and gets another one.
Yo, awesome. And he just dunks his head inside it and he starts drinking the water. Alright.
Okay.
Okay, Crow. So you're heading out of the guild. Who are you?
Yep.
Who are you heading to first?
I'm gonna head to the person who's furthest and then work my way back to the crowbar.
Okay.
I am gonna knock on the door, and if no one is there, I'm gonna leave a note.
Okay. The person who lives the furthest is Begonia. You see that her place is kind of the northeast, far northeast of the Crows Guild, a little around where the cusp between the reefs and the residential district is kind of around like here, pretty far. Do you see where I clicked?
No, I'm trying to zoom out, but it's not helping. There's also a giant
Top right.
sword.
Yeah, basically top right
Top
of
right?
this map. That's where Begonia lives.
Okay. The square, Sullivan Square,
Little
kind of
more,
area.
yeah, kind of over there.
Awesome. Okay. Sweet.
Okay. You head
Okay.
over there. Oh, yep.
Go ahead. Sorry, I was
Okay.
trying to think.
All right. You begin heading over there. You notice that the crowd is normal today. Nothing weird about. As you pass through Fair Saldana Square, you see that this place is abnormally clean and organized, unlike out around Fair
Okay.
Saldana Square. You can see almost all of it is completely made of marble, just nicely cleaned. People
Wow.
in Divine Order uniforms walking about, minding their own
Okay.
business. And as you head out of there, it just goes back to the kind of crowded wooden buildings typical of Bronzewater.
Interesting. All
And
right. I
as
keep going.
and as you keep going on to the path to Begonia's place, you reach a house. It's one that's kind of crowded next to the ones besides. It's not like in the reefs where it's a complete mess, almost about to fall derelict. This one is fairly. It's standing well. It's decently clean.
All right. Cool.
So yeah.
So I knock on her door. Or hello, this is Crow.
Once 1 second, and you hear clunk, clunk, clunk of big, heavy footsteps as come down, and open the door, and you see Begonia, the very, very tall half orc,
Yep.
and she's in casual clothes this morning,
All right.
just a shirt and some
I
shorts.
go for the handshake.
All right, she holds out her hand. Make me an athletics check.
Oh gosh, I forgot. Ah! Yay. All right. Crow, please don't fail me. 15 plus stuff. Crow. Strength check?
Yeah.
16.
Alrighty. No, like she just when she sees it, she smiles. Oh, hello! And then brings out her hand and almost crushes it beneath your own. And she kind of violently shakes your hand up, and you almost feel yourself get out of your wheelchair, but your seatbelt holds you down.
Good.
Good
So
morning.
glad I had that installed.
Begonia greets you. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
And she goes over
So I
and
came to talk
gets
about
out
the job.
a tray of cookies. Want some?
Oh, thank you. Absolutely, I appreciate it. I come to talk about the job you applied for earlier.
Ah, yes. What do you need?
Of the lot that applied, you were one of the few that were picked for a trial run, and we want to elaborate
Nice.
on it once you come. We're gonna
The three that applied, you were one of the three
we're
that
gonna
were picked.
debrief. Shh, don't do that. Shut up.
Slow down, please. Telashin
In
not
short,
best
you're summoned to the
summoned?
night.
What
In
some
Karzish. I say it in Karzish. You
don't
are.
do not understand what you're saying.
She speaks Karzish, right?
No, she speaks
What
Ryanese.
was it? Ah, all right, cool.
Summoned?
Oh man.
Begonia?
Dang it! I think it means can't. No. Let's see.
Sorry. Please sit down.
It's okay. It's okay. I take a stick and doodle on the floor. The crowbar and her house, and a little line. Beep tonight. and I show it to her.
Roll, roll me. Who would this be? Guess an
Maybe
intelligence check.
performance.
Sure, performance. You can do that. And let's gonna have her roll intelligence check.
15. 15.
15. Let's see. Trying to look. she bends down, looks at your drawing, and looks confused.
I say, do you want the job?
Yes. Jean nods her head.
Come tonight
Uh.
to my place. I will explain more.
Oh! Come to Crow's Nest.
Yes, yes.
Oh, yes. And she nods. Another cookie.
Oh, thanks. I gotta set a specific time though. Sunset.
Sunset. Okay, and then she goes
Yeah.
over, gets out a little calendar, and just starts writing down. You can see that she's
Important question. What's on the calendar? What's the picture?
perception check.
15. Lots of
15.
15.
You get a good glance at the calendar. You can see it's just a basic, boring calendar, boxes and squares. Looks like she drew it herself. Nothing special.
All right, sweet, creative. I wave goodbye and wheel off.
Thank you. Yeah, gong slams on the door. The house almost rattles.
All right. Was there steps up to that place?
No, this is just like a dock and then.
Oh
the
yeah,
house
okay.
is there.
I was like, wait, how'd I get up there? Oh,
No.
but
just
I was
first
imagining it wrong.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
All right. Yep.
All right, and then the next person would be Rima. But before that,
Yeah.
I'll switch over to Silas.
Yeah.
So Silas, you're walking with Darius and Maya. And you can see Maya brought her little plush dog with her.
Oh.
And Darius is kind of just kind of taking you over to the central market.
Okay.
You can see Maya just trying to explain to Darius who Mr. Snuggles is, the little plush dog. And you can see Darius, he looks very interested, and he's like, oh, how cute. And he's like asking questions, and Maya's enthusiastically answering back. It's really cute.
What do we go to the central market for?
Are you asking this to Darius?
Yeah.
Oh, we're in the central market now? And he looks around, he's like, oh, okay, I guess this is where we headed. Haha. I didn't plan any of this. Also, Maya, does
That means you're doing good, right?
Maya, does Mr. Snuggles have any friends? And then Maya's like, just holds up the little plush dog. You see it's like one of its button eyes is starting to fall off. Yeah, his best friend is Dad.
Oh,
You see Darius, he almost looks like he's on the verge of tears. He's like, and he looks to you, Silas. You're Mr. Snuggles' best friend.
Darius has a
Oh,
smug
my
look.
heart. You see him just put his hands over his chest. It's like, oh, I can't believe I'm friends with Mr. Snuggles' best friend. And he's just having a moment there. It's really funny.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, you guys just keep walking. The crowd's normal. There's nothing weird going about. At least from as far as you can tell. And you just notice that as you guys are walking by, Darius, he says hello to quite a good number of people, and like not just hello or hi, but actually saying their name. Like you guys passed probably at least a good 30 plus people, and you notice that Darius knew just about every single person's name.
A person with 2,000 Facebook friends that actually knows every single one of them.
Yeah, you could say that.
You seem to know a lot of people around here.
I mean, yeah, I help a lot of people and stuff. Oh, hi! And he runs over to this one old man's outside the shop. He's like, "Hey, old man Nestor, how's it going?" And they just start up a conversation. Maya comes
Do they
over.
fist bump?
Yes. Did you even do some kind of complex handshake? Like, Silas, you look at this, you're like, whoa, what the heck? Oh, hello. Yeah, new friends of yours there, Darius? Oh, yes, this is... And Darius looks to you, Silas, a little bit like, it's okay if it's okay to say your name here. That kind of look.
My name's Silas,
Yeah,
and this is my daughter Maya.
And Maya kind of hides behind your legs, Silas, because she's shy. And, oh, Maya is... Don't worry, the old man Nestor here, he's a nice guy. He makes a lot of woodcraft. Oh, what was your latest one? It's like, come over here, come. And then you can see that the front of this shop it's filled with a bunch of woodcraft inventions, trinkets, and of sorts. And he goes inside, brings out, looks like a small cuckoo clock of sorts. Yeah, look at this. What's your name, Silas? Yeah, your friend Darius actually helped me make this here. Like, for quite a while, my hands weren't working well. And you know what he did? He came in and helped. Good old 2 weeks of that. It was really good.
Huh.
And you can see he starts winding the cuckoo clock a bit, and it's just very well made also, you see. And when Maya, she kind of peeks around your legs and looks at the cuckoo clock a little closer. Then, go, just appears, and she looks a little surprised, like she grabs onto your leg again, but then she sees there's no danger. She's like, well, mister, that's really cool. And old man Nestor just kind of nods in approval. Darius grins and gives you two a thumbs up. And then those two, they just start talking again. You can see just based on their conversation, it's almost as if they've been friends for a very long time. You can see Maya, she finally comes out from behind your legs and just starts poking around at the other woodcraft things that this guy's selling.
Anything pique her interest?
And she's looking around, and you see her eyes light up, like, and she finds a carving of it's not like a trinket, it's actually a little statue. One of it looks like a family almost. It's kind of minimal. You can see just a small little hand-sized statue that fits in her hands. You can see it's like a father, a mother, and maybe a small girl in the middle. Dad, it's us.
Do you want it, Maya?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she runs over to the old man and she tugs on Darius's cape. Like, look, Darius, it's my family. Look, it's me, and Dad Silas, and my mom Olivia. Then you can see, like, Darius, he's been pretty chipper this morning. He looks down at Maya and he can roll me an insight check.
Alright. Mod 20.
Right.
Okay. You can see, Darius, he was smiling and laughing with old man Nestor when he looks at the little statue that Maya found. You can see his smile crack a little bit, kind of a bittersweet expression is on his face, as if something's troubling just from seeing that.
I go over to the old man and ask him how much it is.
Ah, oh, that one. That was actually one of my first things that I made. It'll just be 5 gold pieces.
Okay.
So you hand over the money, and you can see Maya. She's with the little wooden statue of the family. She's now playing with it and Mr. Snuggles, her plush dog. This is very cute.
Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Would watch again.
Then Darius just starts. Waves a friendly goodbye to the old man and then starts heading out.
Okay.
Thanks, Dad, for buying that. That guy's really good at wood carving. Do you think you can teach me wood carving?
I can
If
try.
you do,
I
she'll
don't really
become a
know how to
master.
do wood carving myself.
We can learn
Thing you
together.
never free.
We can
Yeah,
learn
we can.
together.
We can learn together, Maya.
Dad, I wanted this statue thing because it's us.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that we can be more like this? More?
Stop. You're not gonna make me cry. I refuse.
Yeah, Maya. I do.
I like your friends also. They're like aunts and uncles. Dad, do you have brothers, sisters?
We have
I
Aunt
do.
Kale.
I don't think you ever told me.
I don't know where they went.
Uncle Sparrow.
What do you mean don't know where he went?
I don't know where they went.
Moved into the back rooms.
Stop.
You think you can meet them one day? Do I have any brothers or sisters?
You don't have any brothers or sisters.
That's okay, I have you and Mom. And all your other friends, like Cascara, Kaylin, and Mr. Sparrow.
Gotta love good old Jack Sparrow.
And Darius. He's cool. And you can see Darius again, he's talking to these other people. Same similar kind of very familiar interaction with them as if they've known each other for a long time.
That was just kind of he gives Maya a small hug, and then after that turns to Darius, waits for the conversation to end, and asks like, "Where are we going next?"
Yeah, he finally waves goodbye to these people. It's a bunch of young women actually. And he goes over to you guys. Where would you like to go next? Do you need any more ingredients or something?
I do need more eggs.
Need more eggs? Okay, well, we can just start heading there, I guess.
All right.
You can see that in his hands is a bouquet of what looks like seaweed.
Awesome.
It's like a bouquet of flowers except it's seaweed because, well, flowers are kind of expensive and so.
If I may, a bouquet of sushi rolls.
Unfortunately, it's not that, but it's a bouquet made of seaweed. And then you see Darius, he turns around and gives it to Maya. And then they start heading toward egg shop, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, after that, Cascara, you're training Mayhem.
Yes.
Alright, you're just teaching him fetch.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
My plan is to get him to sit, and then I'm gonna throw it, and then tell him to go.
Alrighty. So you're in the crow's nest with Mayhem. He's kind of rolling all over the floor, his tongue lolling. It's right next to you.
As
Wow.
one does.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
In Mayhem,
Boop.
you want to play a game?
Boop.
I have a lizard plush in my hand.
Boop.
Here, buddy.
Boop.
This is how the game goes.
You see, he rolls back onto his feet, and just like a dog, sticks his butt in the air and his tail's wagging. Boop. Boop.
Here's the plan. You're gonna sit
Boop.
until I say go, and I'm gonna throw it, and you're gonna go get it.
Boop.
Okay?
Boop. Okay, roll an animal handling check then. Let's make sure he's not too excited about this.
Okay, it's gonna be good, but I need to do math.
You can do it.
23.
23, alrighty. Alright, so Mayhem, like once he said you need to sit, he already sat down. Straight backed and everything.
Oh, good. I'm gonna like you know, like when you rear back when you're about to throw something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna like stay, and then right before I throw it, I'm gonna say go and throw it.
Alright. He stays right as you say go, just he throws it, or you throw it, and he runs over and mid-air catches it. And then he runs back towards you and drops it neatly in front of your feet. Then he looks up at you, sits down. Boop.
Good boy, Mayhem. And I'm gonna give him a good pet.
He appreciates it very much.
Then I'm gonna do it again.
Alrighty. Another animal handling
And
check.
again.
Alright, another animal handling check. Make sure he's not too excited.
25.
20.
Ah.
Alrighty. So
Really good modifier, and then I'm getting really good rolls.
Alrighty. So again, this time like when you say sit, he immediately sits down, straighter back. His back even straighter this time. And then you throw the rope toy, and he dashes over, and again mid-air, catches it, does a flip, and then he runs back towards you, and again neatly sets it down in front of your feet, and sits down proudly,
Just a
straight
flip.
back. Yeah. Boop! Just very proudly.
Like wow, like man, you're doing so well. You know what? I'm gonna personally ask Silas to make you an omelet for lunch.
Boop! You see his eyes just dilate, and he gets super excited. Kind of.
Just gonna keep throwing it with him for a while.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Kane's a boy.
Yep. He's really enjoying it. He's doing very well. Alright, Kalen.
Yes.
You can hear Mayhem bees running inside the guild, back and forth. What are you doing?
Kaylin is gonna head to the Bronzewater Library.
Okay. Okay, you head over to Bronzewater Library. Again, nothing really happening out in front. What you gonna do?
She's gonna go inside the library.
Alrighty. Go inside. And you see Rev is doing he's about his own business again. See him
Okay.
struggling to put a book on. He's on one of those ladders, the very top. But even then, he can't reach it, and you can see him struggling. He has a whole stack of books in one arm, and he's struggling to get one. It's like,
I mean,
oh, hi, Keelan. Yeah,
yeah, don't
little help, please.
drop that.
Little,
How?
little help, please.
How?
You see him? He's starting to teeter. He drops a book. Ah, ah. And another book falls on the ground.
Oh,
Ah,
go and pick them up.
ah, 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 ah. You see him just falling from like this is a really tall ladder also. He's starting to fall. Ah.
It's like how am I supposed to help in this situation?
Oh
She's
no. But
falling off a ladder. Hey,
Is there a spell for it?
what do I do? Not that Kaylin knows or has prepared.
you can see he's waving his arms in the air as he does this, and then suddenly he just like slows down, and like, right as he reaches the ground, he just suddenly just starts floating. Ah,
Oh,
ah,
Yeah, that one.
ah. Galen,
Oh, what do you know?
what just happened? I
Well,
was.
so you were falling and then you fell slower.
Yes, I am unarmed. And you can hear some of the other librarians the other side. Shh. How did this happen? And then he.
I assume it's something related to that, and like gestures to like the scales.
He steps slowly, gingerly steps down. He's perfectly safe. Kind of almost falls again because he's like, "Whoa, what just happened?" Looks at his sleeve. Yes, that would make a lot of sense. That was still scary. He goes and gathers the books that fell. Anywho, Kaylin, what brings you here today?
Reading. What else?
Okay. Need anything in particular?
Do you have any things about books relating to Viriola?
Books related to Veriala?
Mhm.
Let me think. Oh, I think I know two titles. I can go look for them. I know they mentioned it's kind of high level understanding of Velia. Nothing too in depth. I think those would have been burned a long time ago, but I can go find them right now. And Kaden, I have a few books for you for your guild that I picked up.
Oh?
I'll come in the evening after I get off. Bring them. If that's alright. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll get those. And he runs off. And still a little shook by that little event there. And a few minutes later comes back with two small books. They're a little bit old and dusty. Yeah, these are the only two that come to the top of my mind. The first one is about the culture of Talos, I believe. I remember it mentioned some things about Veriala. He hands that one to you. And
Right.
the second one is... What was this one about again? It's just about some religions before the flood, though. It doesn't go super in depth. This book, you know, this is quite thin, and some pages are missing. I know they're not. I can
Alright.
I can go.
Still should be.
I can go search some more. I know I can look for them. I know where just about everything in this library is, so...
I mean, if you want to do that, go ahead. I'll just be over there.
It sounds good. I hope things go well. Has anyone come for the library position yet?
So we do have one so far.
What?
Do you happen to recognize the name Thunderberry?
Thunderberry?
Well, I mangled that spelling. Holy cow!
Oh. Oh,
There's like a random E in there.
I think I heard some rumors about. I believe her name was Tasha?
Yeah.
Little halfling, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apparently
Rumors.
yeah, okay. I remember now. She is 6th-year student here. And you know
Mm-hmm.
that the normal graduation time is 4 years. Yes,
Okay.
6th year, which is awfully long time. I worry about her student debt in the future. Yeah, that's all I know. One of the few 6-year students here. Yeah, I think she's the one that knows 50,000 digits of pi. I'm not sure.
She mentioned that.
Okay, it's confirmed then. It's
I mean, she
interesting.
didn't list them.
Oh boy, I would have loved to listen to that, and I've
Yeah.
read lots of boring books in the past. Anywho, I'll leave you to your reading. I'll now go look for more books on that topic, though I don't think I would find very many instances of it, but I'll do my best. And he dashes over and starts searching again for more books.
Alright, Kaylin will sit down and start reading
Alrighty.
through them.
Okay. Just 1 second. Alright, and Crow. After your small little thing with Begonia, you start heading to Rima's place. And her place is more around this area. Whoops. Right here. Little south of Fair Saldana Square as you start heading your way back to Crow's Nest. Hello, Ryan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So next was either Hex or Rima.
Rima. She's the one who's closest again.
Okay. Yep. Awesome.
Alright.
Sorry, I had
It's all good.
Okay, so what's her place like? Are there stairs?
Alright, so you go over to this area. You notice that this place, since it's kind of it's a kind of shabby place.
Yeah, okay.
Like it's not as bad as Marlon's place, but it's not as good as Begonia's. It's kind of in between. Some parts are broken, but most it looks like it's standing well. And it's not there's no stairs.
A place with a lot of good hiding spots.
Yeah, you can say that. You can see a lot of
Alright.
places you can hide well in.
I roll up. Hello, it's Crow.
You knock on the door. It takes a little bit until the door creaks open. And you see the familiar face of Rima. Hello. Oh, hello there, Mr.
Hello.
Crow.
I came to speak a bit about your application to our guarding duty.
Oh, yes. And what was
You are summoned. You are summoned to the Crowbar tonight at sundown.
Tonight at sundown, okay.
For information on the plan. You survived the first round of hits, and we're going to do a test run to see who and how many people we want guarding our place with events. Details there. See you at sundown.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. Thank you for notifying me on this. I'll definitely
Yes.
be there.
All right. Anything else?
No, I think I'm fine.
All right. Give a handshake and leave.
Okay. Yeah, cool. After you shake your hand, you notice your hand is wet.
Well, yeah, I wipe it off.
What a surprise.
But yeah, nothing else really special happens around her
Yep.
place, so.
All right, then I head to Rima's.
To where?
Rima? Wait, no.
That
Hex.
was,
There we go.
yeah,
Hex.
yeah. Yeah, so you start heading to Hex's place. And you can see that Hex is located around here. Kind of in. And like as you start heading to Hex's
All right,
place,
all
you
right.
see the buildings that really start to get derelict and really crowded. Lots of
Ooh.
yucky looking people about.
Man.
But then eventually you reach a house that you can see has been thoroughly tinkered with. Like this, it's not like the other houses around. You can see that whoever lives, like Hex is living here, has tried to improve his place by just messing with things, fixing them, improving them.
Yeah,
And
okay.
so you see that.
Cool. Are there stairs?
No.
Darn. Okay. um, anyway, all right, cool. I knock on the door. Hello, it's Crow.
Okay. And as you walk up to the door, you can hear a bunch of mechanical noises behind. And then once you knock on the door, they just all suddenly stop. And then you can hear like little footsteps and and you see the Hex, the little goblin, his
Yep.
goblinoid eyes just staring up at you, and he gives you a
Yep.
small wave.
I go for the handshake.
Okay, you shake his hand, and when you take your hand away, it's covered in oil.
Ah, I see.
You can see, you can
I tell him. I tell him about the stuff.
okay. He nods, maybe a few grunts there.
Yeah,
He
okay.
doesn't say anything else, but he understands.
All right, sweet. And I ask him, is there anything else?
He shakes his head, like, nope.
All right, cool. See you at sundown.
He nods, and you close the door, and once you close the
Yep.
door, you hear the mechanical noises just start up again.
I want Doctor Who, but instead it's Hex. Dr. Hex.
No, alrighty.
All right. I do want to head to the food market, but later. Like,
Alright.
narratively.
Okay,
That's my next move.
cool. By the end of going to Hex's place, it's around noon in game for you at least. So you're gonna go to
Okay.
food place. Okay. All right. You start heading there, and over at the food place, Silas and you're again with Maya and Darius heading towards your egg market place. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, again, as you guys head over there, Darius is still like greeting people as you guys walk by, even giving them stuff. You notice that he actually had a sack of food with just on his tied to his waist this whole time, and he's been just giving them just away and stuff. And people just give him things back. It's very interesting. It's like, wow, this guy knows a lot of people. And along the way, you also get some free samples from vendors. Some of them are really good, others are like, no, I'm definitely not gonna buy that. You can see that Maya is thoroughly enjoying this little trip. She likes getting out of the house.
Mhm.
Darius could be a school counselor.
Oh my gosh. And as you start heading towards your regular egg place, you see that that specific vendor has been thoroughly crashed.
Oh.
And you
Right.
can see that there are some Divine Order acolytes around, kind of inspecting the place, making sure no one really goes close.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Hey, Silas, is that your regular place?
Yeah.
what happened? And he starts heading towards it.
I'm gonna stay back a bit.
Okay, you see Darius. He starts conversing with the guards, wondering what happened. Nothing hostile to the guards' expression. Darius is just talking to them. Maya's kind of hiding behind your legs, a little like, what's going on? And Dad, what happened to the egg place?
I don't know.
Do you think we can
Disregard the message I sent. Sorry.
can we still make omelets?
We're gonna have to find another place that sells eggs, but if we can, then yeah.
Okay. And Darius continues talking to the guards, and after a while, he actually goes closer towards the wreckage. Looks like he managed to talk his way in or something. Are you gonna approach as well or no?
Um, Probably not.
Okay. And you see Darius, he's kind of just inspecting the place,
Yeah.
and eventually it looks like based on his posture he notices something, goes over and picks something up. And then he heads back towards you, Silas, with a worried expression on his face.
Something.
I think you might want to read this. And he hands over what's in his hands, a piece of paper. It says this. You can see that, like, the ink in it is very blotched and the handwriting rushed. How do you react to this?
Um, Kind of just frozen, and I turn and look at mine and say, I think it's time we go back home.
What? Uh, oh, okay. And so you start
And
heading back towards the crow's nest.
yeah,
As you do, you can see Darius looking at you with a very concerned expression.
Make sure no one's following you.
Like all pretense of his initial joy kind of gone, just replaced with concern. You gonna do anything as you walk back?
and be very careful. Try not to draw any suspicion to myself.
Okay. As you do, roll me perception check.
Ah. Uh-oh.
What'd you roll?
6.
As you're walking back towards the crow's, to the crow's nest, you don't see anything suspicious, as far as you can tell.
Darius see anything?
He looks around, and as he does, he Achoo! Sorry, sorry about that. Yeah, I got something in my eye. I'm sorry. It's in that one.
Oh man.
Wow.
So he sneezes.
Yeah, and he sees he's rubbing his eyes now, like, yeah, sorry, kind of got something in my eye. Ugh. Hope I didn't miss anything. You two
How far will
eventually.
we... Oh.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Okay, you two eventually just head back towards the crow's nest. You can see Maya, she looks very disappointed.
I'm sorry, Maya.
Mm. You can see her, she clutches the wooden statue of the family closer to her. Alrighty. In Cascara, as you're training Mayhem, like he's doing really well. You see Darius, Silas, and Maya enter the crow's nest a little earlier than you thought they would come back. You can see well, Silas has a concerned expression as well as Darius, and Maya looks a little sad.
Oh no.
Mayhem immediately runs over towards you guys.
I try and pet the dog.
Pet the dog.
Can you pet the dog?
You can pet the dog in Nauticaius Bronzewater. Anywho, you pet Mayhem's head, and you can see it as you do. He's like trying to comfort you. He's trying to goes over and sits on your feet. It's like what's wrong? Ugh.
Yeah, I pat the dog on the head.
You see Maya, she goes over to one of the tables in the middle of the guild and just sits down. Kind of puts her head in her arms, just on the desk. Darius goes over to Maya as well.
I'm gonna go over to Maya as well too.
Okay. And
I'm gonna go. Oh. You go first.
Okay. And Cascara, as you go over to Maya, you can see that she had her little stuffed dog, but she also has another thing now. It's a little statue of what looks like a small family. And you see Darius is just rubbing her back, trying to cheer her up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go over there, get on my hands and knees, and just pat her head as well.
Oh my gosh! I just want to go out for once. I'm tired of hiding in here.
Well, you did get to go out for a little bit, right?
Yeah?
Go out again later, right?
She looks at you, and then just looks back down the table, just as if, like, no, that's probably not gonna be happening.
2 words. Hallucinatory terrain.
Oh my god.
Oh.
No. No.
That's not gonna make her feel better.
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, well, Maya, I may not know what happened, but sometimes plans don't work out, and it is sad, but
This happens
It's
all
what
the
happens.
time. Dad and
Really
I go
sorry.
out, and suddenly you just have to hide again. Think I'll ever stop hiding? Roll for something.
oh gosh, now I gotta really think of what to say.
That's the point. You can see she just starts crying right there.
Oh! That's illegal.
This is
Wait,
the
once
field police.
he happens, I'm gonna hug her.
Okay. She hugs your arm. It's because you're so big. She just hugs your arm, and Darius joins in as well. And
The other arm.
yeah. Oh my gosh. And like as this is going on, I'm sorry. Something happened again. This is Darius talking to you, Gaskara. I know.
Why are you doing
It's-
that? Sorry.
It's not your guys' fault, so.
Silas, what are you doing? What are you
I'm gonna
doing?
go, I'm gonna go find Olivia.
Okay. You go upstairs and see Olivia. She's just cleaning some of your guys' rooms. She's inside yours, Silas. Just with broom and dustpan. She sees you and it's like, hello, dear. Do you need anything? Looks like she hasn't noticed any kind of concern. Oh, sorry, go on.
Silas doesn't really say anything. He just kind of walks up to her and hugs her and kind of starts slightly crying.
Dear, and she hugs you back. What happened? What happened? Dear, why are you crying?
Silas pulls out the note and shows it to her.
And she just looks at it, just in complete disbelief. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Well, we have everyone else, so your other friends, they can help, right? I think it's best for them to know now. We need all the help we can, I think.
I did tell Darius.
Okay. You can see that she just crushes the note in her hand as this is going on. It's like, we'll think of something.
I just wanted to buy eggs. So my egg can make her omelet.
I know.
You couldn't even do that.
Think they'll ever leave us alone. We'll figure something out. And she steps away and puts her broom down. We'll think of something, okay?
Okay.
I think it's time to tell them. I can't handle this alone with just you anymore.
Okay.
Roll for hugs.
You don't need to roll for hugs.
Roll
My-
not
my
to cry.
What?
Constitution check.
The real challenge of Nauticaius is just not crying.
First one to cry loses. Oh look, I lost already. Okay. Anywho,
I'm surprised it wasn't me.
Not a cry it.
Nauticaius. Yep. Alrighty.
Exactly.
So, Olivia, she just goes over, sets her broom down, and she starts pacing around the room. We'll think of something, okay?
How do we even bring this up?
Just... I don't know, but I've seen how they've been caring for Maya, and I trust them. I know that sounds weird. I trust Gasket or Kaylin and Crow. I really trust them. I mean, look, they've been taking care. They've been taking care of Maya. They gave us shelter. They I can't do this alone with just you anymore, okay?
No, we'll tell them.
And she nods vigorously. And she starts heading out.
Head Mouse heads back down to where Maya was sitting at the table.
Okay, you can see her, she's still in Cascara and Darius's embrace. You can see that she's stopped crying by now, though she still looks a little sad.
I'm gonna make her an omelet.
Alrighty, you go over to make an omelet, and as you do, Kaylin, you spend a good chunk of your morning reading those 2 books. Kaylin?
Yeah.
Okay. And as you're reading them, you notice that the language, it's not quite Old Talashan, but it's still a little bit hard to read. Maybe roll me an investigation check to
Bit
see if you can...
archaic. Nice.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check to see if you can properly understand this, because it's kind of hard in your head.
15.
15. Which one are you reading first, by the way?
It's the older one.
Older one. I think that's the one about religion.
Yeah.
Actually, any specific kind of information you're trying to glean out of these? Specific information about Variala?
Not really. Just trying to. I guess I don't. How much would Kaelin already know?
Because you knew about... Kaylin knew about Amel's stuff, yeah. Okay, so...
What?
Because she knew about Amel secretly being...
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so you're reading through these books. It takes a bit to... You really have to slow down to understand what these books are saying, even after you reread a few pages. But based on what you've been reading and based on the notes you're taking, you discover that the Church of Varial is very focused on... How to describe it? So I'm just looking through things. Lots of selflessness, like they don't want to hurt anyone. Like when they want to confront some kind of evil or challenge, they don't want to confront the evil, but rather find ways to change it, kind of like redemption in a way. And so they're really people of... They don't advocate violence. They always want the safest solution that's best for everyone in a way, the most selfless solution. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
And they just put a lot of value into altruism as well, and also carrying out the practices of the threads of... One second. Oh, never mind, I found a thing. You just keep reading through this, taking notes as you go. And you found a lot of accounts of Varials doing lots of things for charity in a way, lots of helping others over yourself, abnegation, and also seeing the best in anyone, that no one is evil, everyone is... Some people have just been... They think they're heroes of their own story in a way, but everyone is good. You get that kind of information. You only get information about mostly their practices. As for their history and the god Variala, you don't find any good information about it in these books.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else you're gonna do with those books, or...
No.
Okay. You just continue reading those, and as you do,
Understood.
Crow, you we're gonna say something.
Me? Nope. I'm listening.
Okay. So Crows, you after going to Hex, you head over to, I guess, the Central Market. What do you
Yep,
do?
wherever I can get ingredient. Make a.
What
It's not going to be omelet because that is unhealthy. Exclusively omelets.
you cut off a
That is
lot.
all.
You cut off a lot. What are you finding over
Sorry.
at Central? Yeah.
Um, components to make a creamy soup.
Creamy soup. Okay.
Yes. Maybe a Tuscan soup, maybe.
I don't know what's in that.
Tuscan soup has bacon, sausage, potatoes, chicken broth, milk, and kale. It's really good. I
Alright.
highly recommend it.
That
Okay.
Just a little
sounds so
bit.
good.
Okay, you got the
Just a
kale.
little
No, I'm
bit.
just kidding. Okay, so you
Oh,
go
no.
around Central Market. You notice it's actually at this hour. It's around noon already for you. There's a lot of people in the Central Market. You can see that just again the performers you saw yesterday as you passed by. Well, they're back again, and people are just crowding the area. It's pretty hard to get through, and you you only find a few of the components during your time because some places are just way too crowded to enter. Guess you find
Oh, yeah.
you find some of the meat, some of the chicken broth. You can't find any potato
Okay.
though.
That's fine. Is there any potatoes
Potato
I know
what?
potatoes.
equivalent that I should be looking for?
Um, what would be a good potato equivalent?
I mean, like a fictional potato equivalent.
A D&D potato.
Quote that.
Big potato.
Some of
You go around again. It's just way too crowded, and some of the vendors have even closed down just because of the crowd. Man, whoever's playing this music must be really popular. Looks like maybe another time of the day would be better to find what you're looking
All
for.
right, so I have bacon, sausage, and chicken broth.
Yeah, I guess. Mhm.
If I can get at least cream and maybe some other veggies, it's still a good soup.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's see.
just like a heavy cream or milk, really.
Alrighty. You decide to get out of the crowd, and you go to one of the smaller shops, maybe down in an alleyway where it's not so
I
crowded.
check my inventory. This place is crowded. I want to make sure I have everything.
Okay, you check your inventory. You have everything. Nothing's been stolen.
You press.
Okay.
Yeah, but you go and you do find you find a veggie shop, and you're able to get the veggies that you want, and also the cream.
Heck yes.
So
All right,
you
cool.
find and they're pretty decent quality too. Man, this place should be a lot more popular. 'Cause, man, it's really good.
You get an achievement.
Mhm.
Taking inventory.
Alrighty. And is there anything else that you want to do, Crow? So it's a small break.
Real quick,
Mm.
I want to roll. I want to roll back out to the crowd and before I go to the
You're
crowbar.
cutting off. You want to go back to the crowd and do what?
Before I go to the crowbar, I want to go to the crowd and stop for 10 seconds and check the crowd for suspicious people.
Okay, roll me perception.
22. Yes.
22. Okay, so you just go into the crowd and just for 10 seconds you just sit there in
Squint.
your wheelchair. You squint. You look through the crowd, and as you're looking through the crowd, you spot two people actually. Like this kind of sticks out. Just what the heck? You see these two people. They're wearing masks and hoods, and they whisper to each other. And then they diverge to start heading their own direction. You see this? Those two people were around about maybe 20 feet away from you.
Okay.
Kind of towards the west.
All right. I want to stealth and tail one of them out of sheer curiosity.
Okay. Roll me stealth then. With advantage because it's a crowd.
That one both times. Okay.
Wow.
God.
I
You
mean, I am in
did
a
it.
You're in a
wheelchair. It's
wheelchair.
impossible for me to tail people. It makes sense.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna roll for let's see. Alrighty, so you're you spot one of them and you start heading over. You try to go over there and then your wheelchair just locks.
Aw.
And
Rip.
Alright.
as you do, this one giant Goliath comes over, like trips over you, like ah,
Ah, sorry,
and
sorry.
Wow.
and kind of hits another person, and that person hits another person, and it just is kind of a domino effect here. That just a whole bunch of people around you are on the ground.
Oh.
The effects,
Well, at least I'm the tall one
and
finally.
so now you're kind of like in the middle of this whole pool of fallen down people.
I drop a single gold piece and fail. Sorry. You didn't see that.
Alright, your wheelchair manages to unlock itself, and you dash out of there. A lot of people behind you, they're like, ugh, like moaning in pain. You dash out of there safely and stuff, though it was a little. Some people probably noticed you. You hear one person like, "Hey, you there!" Once you dash out the way before anything bad could happen.
Yeah.
Alright, and
Alright, go home.
that, let's take a short 5-minute break because my laptop I need to get my charger.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna die.
Same. Wow. How is it still here? Jeez.
Charge your stuff.
In seconds to get my charger.
So many wires.
My
Alright, I'll
dog
be
just
back.
bit me. Like I wasn't running away, and I just feel him nip my foot. Come on. It's 'cause he's lonely. He wants to play D&D. Let the dog play D&D. Ah, don't mind me. Yeah. Alrighty, how's the game so far, y'all?
I'm scared.
Cool. Let's check the memes. Yeah, Ariel. Oh no. That person is exactly who I took inspiration for Tasha. Mayhem Kirby. Hello everyone, where's everyone?
Hi.
Person is slow falling. You guys are funny. Let's see what other stuff is. What you see with Mars. The dancing potato. Where did everyone go?
Boo.
Places.
Okay.
You said break.
Yeah. I should stand also. Also, Ariel, yeah, that is the exact person I took inspiration from for Tasha.
I can tell.
So, kudos to you for knowing the character.
I know all.
Ooh, this will be a funny reaction. There we go. Okay. Mayhem Kirby, I can't believe. Blue. What is this dog fetch fail?
Do you want the ball?
Oh my gosh.
What did I miss?
Me laughing over the stuff you guys sent because I don't see these until I don't even
Oh,
know
yeah.
that they come, so yeah. I got my charger, so that's all good. Alright, we'll start again at 7:40 once Ben comes back. A D&D potato. So Max, you're scared? Good.
Mm-hmm.
Better. Wait, no, I thought
I
you
don't
were
like that.
Max. Is scared a new name now for you? Did you change your name again?
I'm not answering you.
What?
I'm not answering you.
Okay.
Plead the fifth.
Scared the fifth. Scared squared. Alright, is everyone back?
Yes.
Search for traps. Search for Oh no! Alrighty. So Crow, you're dashing back to the crow's nest after that embarrassing incident.
Yep. Hope I don't get a speeding ticket.
Nah, you're good. I mean, you just dash. Some people are like, they dash out the way before you can hit them. One woman drops this whole basket of fruit.
Sorry,
Hey, watch where you're going! And,
I slowed down.
alright. You head back to the crow's nest.
Tabitha
And,
just followed me upstairs and then back down.
beautiful.
Oh, I should have got bread. I forgot to get like a good baguette or something. Dang it.
Dude.
And
Ah.
Homemade
you walk into the crow's nest to see, well, Cascara, Mayhem, and Darius all hugging Maya, and Silas and Olivia are. They
Can
just
I
walk.
join the hug?
They just walk down the stairs. And Silas, are you gonna say anything now? Crow just came in.
Hmm.
Everyone, we kind of have something to tell you all.
Let me turn the light down here first.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. There's something we need to tell all of you.
All right.
Actually, before that, we need Maya to leave somehow.
Maya, go check on Mayhem.
Maya looks looks up to you, Silas.
Well, I
Okay.
don't say that.
Oh, okay. Then she doesn't do that. Maya
How
does
long
look.
does it take to
She
make an
does
omelet?
look up to you guys, though. Sorry, what was you saying, Ryan?
I was wondering how long it takes to make an omelet.
Not long. Maybe less than 5 minutes.
Hmm.
How much time we need? Maybe I could ask her to go get the bread for me, but that would be dangerous.
That sounds like yeah.
Hey Maya,
Yeah.
It's too good of a name to set up.
why don't you make
Well,
omelets for everyone?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Why don't you make omelets for everyone?
I wanna listen though.
Turn to Olivia.
Help.
I'm sorry, I think it'd be. This is kind of grown-up things. I think it would be better if you just want to go make omelets. And Maya looks to you two. And Maya looks to you, Cascara. Tell me after, okay?
Maya, I don't know if I can.
Don't worry about it, Maya. I got you.
You'll tell me after, Mr.
Oh
Sparrow?
god.
Every word. That's a lie. Do I need to do like a thing for that?
Sure, roll deception.
Okay.
Okay, so you actually did say that.
Yeah.
Then I'm just gonna play off you and say, well, yeah, he's the boss. He's the one he's supposed to tell.
Oh, okay. Well, Pinky promise, Mr. Sparrow? You'll tell
Oh,
me?
no.
Absolutely.
What'd you roll for the deception?
3. That's a bad pinky promise. My pinky misses, and you can tell.
Are you sure you'll tell me? I don't think so.
That's the ring finger. Sorry, pinky. There we go.
The finger is what made your voice sound not trustworthy.
Yeah.
It's all in the finger.
Maya kind of glances at you, Crow, then back to you, Cascar. Kind of shrugs.
Figure it out.
Just
Chain of
gets,
command.
just gets her toys and just goes to the kitchen.
Is she gone?
Yeah, she's in there.
Okay. Where do I start? So,
We kind of need your guys' help.
I think I'll explain it where it started. So, it was a while ago, probably even around a decade ago at this point. I was just some petty thief in the Reeves. Uh, Apparently pretty notable, I guess. Um, anyway, I was once approached by this man named Belduhan, and he knew of my ability as a thief, and he and a few other people were trying to start up a little crime ring, and me at the time, I accepted it and helped them build it up. Um, and over time, this crime ring grew into a more larger syndicate, and we became known around Bronzewater as the Silhouette.
Olivia just nods sadly at this as well.
Why am I the boss? You're the one who knows how it's done.
It's true.
Like, what are you thinking and saying?
It's true.
And now they're after you for trying to get it away.
So, I, for a long time, held a pretty high position in their crazy hierarchy. Um, there was it grew syndicate grew to a point where it was so big, and some people were kind of didn't agree with a lot of the rules where an uprising was seeming to begin within. Uh, Around this time was when Maya was born, and I went. I had. I wanted to leave. I was starting to see what hell I had gotten myself into. Olivia had left by this point. Oh, yeah,
And she nods.
Olivia was also a member.
Yeah.
Um, so I went to confront Belduhan, the at the time leader, and he was understanding. He was letting me leave, and at the same exact time, an uprising began, and a giant fight broke out. People broke into the room I was meeting with Belduhan with, and he assumed that I was using this as a plot to kill him, so he tried to kill me. Um, I won that fight and ran, and ever since then, I've still been running.
That's why we're kind of deciding all the time.
Why my hair is dyed.
This is kind of why we need your place.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But we've never told this to anyone, but you've always been taking care of our daughter very well, and well, giving
Thanks
us
for
this
trusting us.
place. And she takes out the note from her pocket, shows it to you guys, and you see that on it reads, Levi Avalis, we're watching you, dash HY. And, well, they came back with this note here, and I just figured that I'm tired of dealing with this alone. I figured we need more people to help.
Figure
Yeah.
I should also explain that my name isn't Silas. My name's Levi.
What?
Cool. All right. Neat.
Don't call me that.
Except call
You got it, Silas. Anything else?
Uh,
I have an idea for a plan. I'll think about it tonight. Everyone, do the same if you can. Silas, you're cool. We want you to stick around. All right. We'll do our best. Whatever it takes.
You need anything? I'm down to help.
I'm always on your side too. Don't worry, don't worry, Silas. We will support you. We'll help protect your family and hopefully you don't have to run away anymore.
Yep.
not the
And if you
run.
need to set up elsewhere, I have a lot in powerful places, storm chaser people, a lot of bodyguards, but I don't know how the silhouette influences. So if it comes to that, we'll see what we can do.
When we were in Silver Falls, uh, we were when we were underground. We were Some of you were fighting.
Fighting what?
Sorry. Some of you were fighting a man. I guess you weren't Crow. This man named Doravantes. He
Yeah.
is
Okay.
a relative of Belduhan and recognized me when we were fighting underground, and he managed to escape.
Oh man. Yeah. That's a lot.
Oh, jeez.
I
Alright.
prepare an action.
Mm.
Can I prepare an action?
You can just
If-
do it.
Well, if Maya walks in or appears, I want to roll over to her and interact with her first.
Okay, you can do that. If it happens.
I put my hand on her shoulder. She's probably taller than me at this rate. I put my hand on her shoulder and be like,
Wait, whose shoulder?
Maya is the little girl, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's over in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's my prepared action. If she's done with that omelet and comes over,
Okay, cool.
then yeah.
Keep that in mind. You're saying, Silas?
Anyway, this is why me and Olivia have been extremely on edge. Just for me, it's not the running away that hurts. It's having Maya to have to go all through this. It's unfair for her, and I just want her to be happy and not even be able to go to the market and buy eggs. It's hard.
You can
I'm
see,
scared for her.
you can see Olivia is also starting to tear up again. Oh, please, I just need some help. Thank, thank you again.
All right. We'll formulate a plan tonight and meet tomorrow morning. Deal?
It's also why I need to do these extra background checks.
Yep, absolutely.
At this point, you hear from the kitchen, "You guys want fish or cheese?"
Cheese.
Okay, Mr. Sparrow. Cascade, do you want fish or cheese?
Cheese would be nice, Maya.
Okay. Dad, Mom, what do you want?
I'll have fish, Maya.
Okay. Darius? Uh, just a plain one, please.
Just eat.
Okay. And a few moments later, you see she's rolls out the kitchen with a whole lot of plates of omelets. Like, you see she's trying to balance them on her arms. And let's see how she does.
Uh-oh.
And it's like, ah! And one of them slips off and clunk! Chris crashes on the floor and breaks. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right.
There's only one of them falls, but you can see
So an omelet's on the ground.
yeah, there's an omelet on the ground. Mayhem just dashes over and steals
Yeah, I
it.
was about to say
Clean
it's
up on aisle
fine.
mayhem.
And
We got a vacuum.
The omelet didn't land.
Mayhem dashed over and just caught it. And then
It
you
just
see
vanished.
Maya's like, hey, that's not. Hey, that was for Crow.
I don't
That
think he's
sounds
gonna
good.
eat it now.
I'll make one for you later.
How about in the morning?
And Maya hobbles over and gives you all the omelets you guys wanted. Let's see, how many people? 1, 2,
It's all right, Maya. I was gonna make a really cool meal.
1,
Right.
They're gonna have to be
2,
smaller omelets.
3, 4.
Actually, I'm gonna give mine to Crow since I'm not hungry.
Alrighty.
All right.
I'm a
Good,
little
Ollie.
shocked.
Okay. And Maya, she scoots over to you, Crow. What was
Yeah.
what was the old person talk about?
The what?
What's the old people talk?
I put my hand on her shoulder, look her square in the eyes, say, Maya,
Yeah?
Oops.
your mom and dad
Yeah?
have chosen you
Me?
over a lot of terrible things. Terrible in strange ways. Your parents have picked you, and you mean the world to them. That's all I heard, honestly, from what we had to talk about. We were talking about work and our next kind of highest assassination. I don't know yet. Do you want to go through some training?
What's an ass nation?
Well, you see now, and I tell her probably an old war story, but then stop halfway through. I'll tell you the rest when you're older.
Okay.
It's like, geez, Crow, she's 6.
I realized halfway through, I just do that sometimes. Jeez. Get off my wheelchair.
I couldn't fit on it anyways.
Oh no.
Hey Maya, do you know how to make a cool soup? It's called Tuscan soup.
What? I only know
Get a crock
omelet.
pot. We're cooking.
What's a crock pot?
A crack pot, you see, is a little pot.
Quote that! Gah.
A crackpot notion is Weird. Somehow it's true.
I'm gonna stop Crow from saying that.
Okay,
Cascara,
I
what's a
can hear
crackpot?
in the kitchen and I just show her and I start cooking and show her how to
Okay.
cut
She
the
sit-
vegetables.
She sits down on
prepare
a
the
chair
soup.
and watches eagerly.
Yeah.
Right, and as that's going on, Silas, Cascara, what are you two doing?
Probably just frozen, sitting at the table.
Mhm.
Gotta go over to Silas.
Okay.
Gonna put my hand on his shoulder.
Hey.
No. I mean, that's what I was going for, but also no.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say, if you need anything, if you need me to get you anything, I am here for you.
Eggs.
Hey, me too.
I look great in orange. Let's go.
Hey,
That's Ryan.
Darius. I'm here for you too. I mean, if you, I can go get some eggs right now.
Eggs would be nice.
How many dozens?
3 dozen. I
Three?
gave him the gold for it.
You don't need this. He hands it back. It's fine. I'll be safe. Don't worry. And he starts heading out.
Alright.
That's going on, Kaylin.
Yeah.
You're in the water.
Just kind of not part of any of that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but well, I'm guessing you're just continuing.
There's some books.
Yeah, you're just continuing
Reading
those two books that you found.
Hey, what did I
I mean, if
miss?
Riv found any more, then check through those.
Roll investigation.
Investigation.
Investigation. You need to roll investigation.
Oof.
You rolled an oof.
What you roll?
Yeah. An oof.
Oh, alrighty. So you're reading these books and they just start making your head hurt. Like, oh god, this is so hard to read. Like it just starts getting super obscure and stuff. And for a while after that, you just like start getting really tired. And for you took a good maybe 20-minute nap just on the table. Just and eventually you wake up. You see you drooled on these pages.
Yeah. Fuck.
And as you wake up from your small little nap, you
hold up.
see what?
Hold up.
Mm,
Real quick.
yeah.
Would it be possible to use the shape water cantrip
As you wake up, sure.
and just try to get that off, as much of that off as you can? Just like, oh, fuck.
Let me look at the spell to see if I'm pretty sure that no,
I
not
believe it's in
creative.
Xanathars.
Okay, I'm
What is
I'm sorry,
Took
it's
it,
so
like,
funny.
you know, fourth of was like, alright, first time I might be able to use it.
You say
Shape
that
water. You
rolled
choose an
really-
area of water you can see within range that fits within a 5-foot cube. You may put it in one of the following ways. You can instantaneous move, or otherwise change the flow of the water you direct up to 5 feet in any direction.
Yeah, okay, I see it.
Cause water forms some shapes, blah blah blah, color, opacity, or freeze it. And I'm just trying to move it off of the book.
Alrighty.
If you freeze it, could you make your spit into ice cubes?
But not on the book is what I...
Oh god. Oh.
Sure, but not on the book.
Alright. But as you wake up,
Put it in a
you
cup.
see your really big pool of drool on the book, and yeah, I guess you
Ooh, no.
instantly cast
Just
that, and
yeet that outta
you
here.
can see you see the water just percolate out of the pages and form into a small sphere in front of you. It's out of the book now. We're gonna put the water now.
Okay, well, let's think about this. I mean, you can freeze it for up to an hour. So probably just
I mean, what do you do when you run out of ice
Yeah.
cubes? You spit in your drink and then make it some
Oh,
ice
God,
cubes.
that's
No, we're
gross.
talking. This is college level.
We're gonna
crap.
drink it anyways.
Okay,
What's the
so, like,
problem?
leave the books there. Freeze this sphere.
Alright, you freeze this
Just,
little
like,
sphere of spit.
Take it outside.
Alrighty.
Just, I don't know, throw it somewhere. Not just like some like I don't know,
I know, you just.
like bushes or something. Just like somewhere.
Alrighty, I'm just gonna roll for
Just
something
dispose
funny.
of it.
Okay. Yeah, you just walk outside, you just throw it into the water. It's nothing. Yeah.
Barb doesn't like
Alright.
that.
Barb is not there. Don't worry, he's not there. At least that's what you
What?
The
think.
fish.
Anywho, you throw your
I mean,
spit
yeah,
into.
he's
You
he's
throw your.
usually hanging out by the guild, which is like far away
Yeah.
from here.
Anywho, you throw your frozen spit into the water and just start. I don't know. What are you gonna? Where are you gonna?
Yeah, just like go back. Like, what should I do with the books? Not gonna read them anymore, at least.
Yeah, they just got
Like,
really
return the
boring and
books.
hard to read real quick.
Mm.
Okay,
I'll just
okay, you return the books, and now what are you gonna do?
and just head back.
Okay. You start to head back. It's around mid-afternoon at this point. And as you head back towards the guild, you notice that Barb isn't squatting outside.
Barbara standing. That would be weird.
That's odd.
Only I've seen that event.
Once in a
An
blue
event
moon.
to behold.
Anywho, you notice that Barb's not around.
That's odd.
Mhm. And you brought Reginald with you, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, where's that fish guy?
You think I know?
Oh, it's weird he's gone.
Yeah. Calm yourself, cat.
And as you head inside the guild, roll me perception.
Perception.
Yeah.
Okay, cat. God. Okay. Alright, 19.
19. As you turn around and go inside the guild at the corner of your eye, you see one of those acid lizards just like duck underneath the dock. Just like whap, sploosh.
Okay. Cancel. Check that out.
Okay, you go over to the to where you saw the acid lizard, and you just see it floating away. Like its head's out of the water, its tail's sticking out, it's just floating just off. It's sticking your tongue out at you.
He swims.
But and then after that, it just sploosh dives into the water and bubbles.
Okay.
You see Reginald, he already flew over to where it dove into the water. It's like flying around. It's like, yo, what the heck is that? It's one of those things again. I hate those things.
Kaelin's gonna walk inside.
Okay. Reginald falls back. You walk inside. You see everyone's on the table eating omelets. Kind of a grim atmosphere around, grim feeling.
Kinda.
And you all see Kaelin walk into the guild with Reginald.
There's one of those. Did I miss something? Something happened?
Are we gonna fill her in? Is Maya there? Is Maya there?
Yeah, she's with you guys.
Hmm. I'll just say we'll talk about it later.
Okay. There was one of those lizards.
What lizard?
The lizards. The
What
one who
about
bit
him?
me. There was one
Oh.
outside.
Oh,
Uh,
that's not good.
And it started swimming away.
coming
Do you
closer,
know
huh?
exactly what kind it is?
What?
Do you know exactly what kind it is?
Same kind.
Oh wow.
Honestly, probably could go catch it. Actually, let's try to catch.
You wanna go
Just
try?
go out, turn into a fish, and try to catch it. It's a possibility, an option.
You wanna do it?
Do we?
Shark attack! Shark attack! Shark attack!
Shark. You shark? Oh, there is a shark.
Cookie cutter shark.
Reef shark is apparently what it's called.
Bring him back. I'll put him in the stew.
Or did it look like it was? Did it look like it was swimming very fast?
These things swim fast.
Okay.
It's like you remember back in the boat trip, just how fast those things came to the boat.
Okay, probably couldn't catch it.
Maybe Jin has something for that?
Swift little buggers. Ah. Don't know if we should worry about it too much yet. Sure, we'll. If it really is something, I'm sure we'll encounter more of them. And, take
Yeah.
what action seems appropriate then.
Alright. Treat the wound. Do what you gotta do.
What? What?
You got bit, right?
No, it's the same type as the one that bit me back on the boat. That was a while ago.
Okay, sorry. Is it Ryan being forgetful or Crow being senile?
Yes.
Both.
They're one and the same.
Character choice at this point, sorry.
Alrighty. So it's around mid-afternoon now, Crow. Are you gonna do anything? It's not quite evening yet.
I'm gonna start the stew. And
Oh yeah.
just scheme.
Okay.
The regular.
Roll me sleight of hand check to see how well you make the stew then.
Oh, I'm totally using my mage hand for the stew. Which I believe gives advantage on sleight of hand checks.
Need to confirm
Who's
that.
that?
For
Arcane Trickster. Let me check that.
Don't think it does.
it does something.
Only for Ledger Domain.
Take item out of container, pick lock,
Cool.
disarm trap, put thing inside container. Sorry, no advantage.
Yeah.
But I'm totally using it anyway.
Okay, you can use your mage hand to make the stew. Roll me a sleight of hand check
Like,
to see how.
To just make it fast.
This is just
Alright,
how.
sleight of hand, sleight of hand. 19.
19. Alrighty. So you get all the ingredients together and you remember a specific ingredient that your grandma made a while back, and it's all coming back to you. And then
Heck yeah.
you skillfully cut up the veggies, the potato, need and 5 potatoes. There's all the stuff, all the ingredients, components.
Yep.
You put them in,
Yep.
heat it correctly. You make some pretty darn good stew.
Yeah.
It's been
I
quite
was
a
just
while
gonna
since
simmer on low. Yeah.
yeah, been a while since you made it, but well, looks like it's
Mhm.
it's all coming back again.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Playing D&D, I'm being my hot wings.
Okay.
What?
What?
She said, "Well, I'm playing. She's gonna be eating hot wings."
Cool.
I thought that was Spanish for a hot second there.
Alrighty. Silas, what are you doing right now?
Probably still sitting at the table, probably with his head in his arms if Maya isn't in the room.
No, she's there. She's still with you guys.
Okay.
At this point, she's kind
Um,
of playing with her toys just because she's bored.
hmm.
And she notices you. Dad, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. You wanna play with Mr. Snuggles?
Yeah.
Oh, where'd Darius go?
I don't know where he went.
I think he'd like to play with Mr. Snuggles.
I think he went to run an errand. He should be back soon.
Okay. And she just continues with playing with her toys.
I'm gonna like sit down next to her.
Okay. Look at Mr. Snuggles. He's a big dog. And he loves Daddy. He kind of shoves it into your arms, Silas.
My heart.
I hug the plush dog.
He's like Mayhem.
I think Mayhem would eat him.
She puts her hand to her mouth. Why'd he do that?
I don't know. I'm saying he could. I'm not saying he will.
What the frick? Who has one of those things? I heard that.
Oh, I'm playing with tape. Sorry.
Okay, I thought that was one of those, you know those sticks that you can turn
Oh,
It
into...
yeah.
sounded like a little
Yeah,
slide
it
whistle.
sounds like that. Okay, back to the game.
Sorry. But I can't get the kazoo out if you want.
No.
Alright, I'm
Play
getting the
sad
kazoo
music on the kazoo.
Anywho, Myers is
out.
there.
You won't know when, you won't know where, but you'll.
Alright, if Myers is there playing with Mr. Snuggles. And... Who has the phone?
Wouldn't Silas?
Which one?
I think Silas has it. Okay, you feel a vibration in your pocket.
What's the
I wonder
ringtone?
who it could be.
Does Kalakani have his own song?
No.
Guess I answer it.
You gonna answer it? Okay. Cascara, Cascara and Crow are kind of in the room, or would you want to go somewhere else, or no?
I'm cooking. I'm just gonna hang out in the kitchen.
Okay, would you want to bring this call somewhere else, Silas, or no?
I'm gonna pat Maya on the head and go to an empty room.
Okay. You answer the call and then he's... Let's see, what are they doing now? See a hologram of Kalakani. He's just on a couch. He's drinking some tea, actually. You can see he's in like a bathrobe. And you can see not Maya, Vani's right next to him, kind of with a little puzzle cube, basically a Rubik's cube. She's just there. And Kalakani's just sitting there, like, hey there.
Bonnie can solve a Rubik's Cube, she's smarter than me.
Oh, she can solve that thing really quickly.
She's smarter than me.
What's her record?
Well, like
Crow
less
too,
than a
probably.
minute. Hey, Valus.
Yeah.
Quick, a few questions. First of all, how have you been?
On edge.
Well, that's not very good. Would you like to talk about it?
You know of my
Best
identity, I
therapist.
can tell.
I mean, yeah.
How
I
much
mean-
do you know?
I mean, that asshole Bane never told me.
How much do you know?
How much do you want me to tell you?
How much you know?
Well, I know there's all this news about this ex-Silhouette member having confessed and stuff to the Divine Order. Well, I know that was you. It's because my good friend Bane River. Well, he was telling me that, and so I'm like, oh, that must be that guy Silas then. Okay, I see now. I mean, I'm not gonna use that information against you, no. I mean, we're
That would
kind of.
never happen. What
I
are you
mean, we're
talking
like
about? No.
working together here, okay? So I know your name is Levi Valis. I can still call you Silas if you want.
For the sake of hiding my identity as best as I can, it would be preferred.
Okay, cool. Anywho, as to how much I know, well, I think that's just about the extent. So the thing is, like, you're a valuable asset for me because if you're an ex-member of the Silhouette, you can tell me a whole bunch of stuff about them, so then I can totally stop them because they're messing with my business. It also helped me start to deal with the Divine Order because they're starting to get on my nerve.
Starting.
Actually, starting.
Literally
No, they've
almost killed one of
No,
them.
they've always been my nerve. I want to stop them. I know that you guys want to stop them too. That's why I am hiring you guys to help me so that we can deal with this together. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Don't be alarmed about how much that I know about you, because I'm pretty sure after that incident you know a good amount about me, so I figured keep it equal.
Fair enough.
Anywho, that wasn't what I was going to be asking about. Mostly, Smile like any games. Mostly only because, well, Vani here is, well, game obsessed, and as he says that, you see Vani's like, hey look, I solved it in less than a minute! And she just shows the little puzzle cube into the screen. It just covers the whole hologram now. You can't see anything anymore.
And there it is.
I think I
Put
beat
it
my
away
record.
now.
My record was only like 1 minute 30 seconds, but now I did under a minute. Think I can go faster? You know, it's funny. I think
That's
you can definitely go faster.
Really big jump.
Yeah, she practices. And then
I'll be right
she
back.
eventually
I'll
Bonnie
be
has
right
big brain.
she eventually takes her hand away, and then you can see Galakani. He takes a sip of tea.
I can go ask Maya. If you don't mind, I'll be right back.
Go ahead. You set the phone down, you go over to Maya, who's still playing with Mr. Snuggles.
That.
I ask her if she likes any game in specific.
I like Dark Souls.
Oh no!
Okay, good.
Maya streams
mean-
Dark Souls.
We always play hide and seek, except we always hide and we never seek. As I don't know any games.
Okay. I return back to the call.
Mhm. You see Vonnie, just her face is against the camera again. Does she like chess? Bridge? Ooh, how about Conqueror's Plight? That's like a super complex strategy game. Does she like puzzles?
Dungeons and Dragons.
I know! Does she like role-playing games? Oh, my favorite's Demons and Demigods!
For a second, I thought you were gonna say Roblox.
No.
That hits too close to home for me.
Oh, does she play Nadir of the Savior? Vonnie, you're not going to play that game with someone younger than you, but it's good! Okay, it's violent and scary. It's not supposed to be. Come on, I'll leave this and they just start arguing about it and stuff.
She
You can
she's
see
pretty young, so she probably wouldn't be that good at more complex games.
Vonnie just turns towards you like, uh, oh, that's okay. We can still play demons and demigods. I could be the game master. Well, that. Right, Dad? Remember that one game we did? He's like, yes, I remember. You killed my character first round. But I want to be challenging! No, you just made an unbalanced encounter. And they just start arguing again. It's... okay, Vonnie, I need to talk right now. Oh, sorry about that. What does she like?
It's okay.
Silas.
Yeah.
Does she like any games?
Not that I can really tell. We haven't really played many games.
Oh, okay, that's... I'm sure we can find something fun when she comes over. Takes another sip of his tea. Anywho, I think that's about the extent that I need to ask. Quite important
Okay.
business matters, but yes. Anything that you have for me?
I haven't done any more reconnaissance, so
It's okay, it's
no.
just been a day. I understand. Takes another sip of his tea. Unless you have anything else, so I think I'm just gonna go now. Ciao. And then it just turns off.
I go back to where Maya was playing.
Okay, she's still playing with her toys.
I sit down and next to her again.
Hi, Dad. What you doing?
I was talking to Calicani about your play date with his daughter.
Play date?
Yeah.
Like, I actually get to kind of see someone?
Mm-hmm.
When's it gonna be?
Um, don't know exactly when they'll be back. They're on vacation right now, but I assume as soon as they get back.
Okay. Well, I'm excited. Oh, is it that Vani girl?
Mm-hmm.
She seems cool. Just a little loud, but I can't wait to see her again.
I'm glad to hear that, Maya.
And Judicious just continues playing with their toys. And so, evening begins to come, and Crow, you see Hex, Begonia, and Rima at the door as you told them to
Kaylin
come.
probably would have headed out to pick up the books.
Okay. Yeah, you can go pick up the books from Rev. He gave you five books. They're all history books also.
Nice.
One is about the economic history between Talos and Karzalek. One is about some of the old cultures of the Talos region. One about the ancient Io Empire. Another one about some historical ecology and biology of the world. And the last one, which particularly struck your attention, a book about a much thicker book about the Church of Variala. So you have those now.
What can we? I want to write those down.
Okay.
Or like have some kind of list of them.
Yeah. So it's like economic history between cars.
There's this conversation in my head. Silas keeps playing over and over again, and it's like, "Dad, I want a stone of far speech. You're not old enough, honey. But all my friends have them. We can't afford one. Mayhem has a stone of far speech."
Oh no. Also, Ben, can you send me that list also, just so I have it?
What?
Did you make the list or?
I have the one about the church,
Okay. Let's
and
see.
that's like I want to make a list of the books that we have.
Yeah, I'll give you that after then.
Okay.
And then, as you come back, you see the guard applicants that you guys interviewed at the entrance. Also, it is around
Hello, hello.
It's around evening time again.
All right. We'll drop those off in the library.
There you do.
I combine a bunch of tables in the middle of a bar, and I've prepared this beforehand.
Okay.
And I say, summon everyone, tell them it's time for dinner. And I just tell them to go grab everyone while I set the table.
Okay. And everyone else, you all hear Crow call you all over up for dinner, and you can see he sets out a bunch of bowls of really delicious looking stew.
Hmm. Soup.
You're like a dog bowl for Mayhem.
Heck yeah.
You give him one. He immediately just starts slurping the thing up.
Хороший
Very
суп.
messily also, mind you. It's getting all over the floor. You might want to clean it up later.
Mayhem manners.
And then when he slurped it up pretty quickly, he looks up at you with the soup all over his mouth. It's like more.
We haven't had seconds yet, buddy. Wait till everyone else finishes. That's alright.
He just lies down on the floor and just for him. Okay.
So it's
They take
me,
over.
3 potential guards, and who else? Mayhem.
Everyone. So Kaylin, Cascara, Silas, Olivia and Maya, I suppose they went back to the room already.
Yeah.
And Darius is still out. But it's everyone else in the room
Alright, cool.
now. And
Yeah. Chris says, pardon me for the lack of refreshment, but start with, right? Let's see. Yeah, we just have a cool meal, and then after we get down to business. Yeah. After everyone finishes their bowl, I say, if you guys want more, it's in the back. It's in a huge cauldron. He found like the biggest pot he could find.
as you do that, Hex immediately gets out of his seat and dashes over to the kitchen with his bowl.
I pegged him as
Kaylin
a
also
hungry
gets
type.
more food.
Begonia as well, though. You see Rima still still picking at her bowl. Looks like she eats kind of slow.
Yeah.
Mr. Crow,
Question.
this is very delicious.
If she eats soup, does it like? Cause like.
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
Yeah.
But
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't. No.
thanks for saying what we were all thinking.
You can see that Rima looks a little more solidified right now. And it looks like she can shift back and
Leaves a
forth.
trail of soup. She leaves about
No.
like.
If you are what you
Tomato.
eat, if she eats enough soup, will she just become soup?
No.
A soup elemental.
Mayhem will attack them to have one less bodyguard.
No. Don't worry.
It's a rare type.
She's not turning into a soup genasi.
I'm disappointed.
Someone quote that. As far as you
Soup.
know. Anyway, she's eating her soup and complimented you. Begonia comes back with 2 extra bowls. She's very tall, Cascara. You see that this woman is taller than you.
Finally, someone who's normal height.
Oh my gosh. She's almost 8 feet
Kaylin's just
tall.
like, Hey.
Yeah. And as she walks back
I
to
was
the
like-
table, it says clonk, clonk, clonk on the floor as her feet just, well, very heavy feet on the floor. She comes back with 2 bowls, easily quaffs them down, and Hex comes back with a much smaller bowl.
Mhm.
Hex
All
gives you a
right.
thumbs up.
I return it. So I say to the party and guests, let's see, what did I say? Ladies, gentlemen, variations thereupon, here's the plan. Of the 3 that have been picked for guarding duty, we want to see you guys in action. Now, some of you may be familiar with the 25th of Gambus. We're hosting a party. I've decided that all 3 of you are going to prove your ability to guard well at the party. I will pay for such services, and if I like what I see, you guys can stay on guarding service. Any questions?
mm, this is Rima talking. So,
Okay.
okay, so we're just going to guard at this party.
Yep. You may guard in the manner you can prepare however you see fit. If you need to rig or change the building in any way, me and Mr. Silverfish must know. One last thing. Before you guys leave tonight, we'll have one final questioning with my counterpart Silas here when the time comes.
They all
Um,
nod in
Yep.
understanding. Looks like
So
they don't have
this,
any questions in regards to the
yep.
trial.
Some criteria I'd like to see for starters is preparations that you make beforehand, how much time you spend making, if necessary, and then performance during the night. We don't know what to expect, but we uh, potentially could see a few interesting people. Put it at that. Any other questions?
Interesting people such as.
Mm, non-friendly.
Yeah, up to this point, we've not really been in the business of making friends.
Begonia does not think this good, but will guard. Begonia will guard.
Mm-hmm.
Hex again gives you guys a double thumbs up. And then
Hex
he has
reminds me
his
of human.
suitcase on him. He just like on it and thumbs up.
Yep, I give him like 2 thumbs up and a big toe up. Oh wait, I can't lift.
Oh, you can't do
Dang
it. Just falls down the
Dang
way.
it!
No.
Right, just falls back, giving so much thumbs up. Anyway, you may like. I believe we don't have any nightly accommodations for any guests, unfortunately, but you're welcome to look around as much as you want. Ask permission to go upstairs. Your main part is down all entrances and exits.
they
Yeah.
they all again nod in understanding.
Anything else, party? Mayhem, do you have anything to add? Pat, pat.
He looks up at you, looks down at his empty bowl, looks back to you, Crow, with dilated eyes. Blah!
I immediately grab his bowl and fill it as I can.
Alright. He just begins
Hunger.
The power of dog compels me.
He just begins slurping it again. Oh boy, it's me who really have to clean
Soup.
this mess up.
Just a puddle.
Yeah, some of the soup is seeping between the floorboards now. It's, oh man, really, please clean it up.
Even soup.
Mhm. Anywho, any other questions that you guys would want to ask the guards, potential guards?
I also expect my place to be clean, as clean as possible in any case of attack. Hostile encounter. Just another expectation. I don't want to wreck the place defending it.
You can see Hex has been taking notes of what you've been saying, Crow.
Yeah.
And
Including the uhs and ers and ms.
and Rima has been listening intently. Her
Yeah.
and then Begonia's been eating her soup. Begonia did not hear. What say again?
I repeat myself. Explain it.
Thank you.
Hmm.
And she just slurps up the rest of her soup as well. Alright, unless there's anything else that you guys want to say, Silas, would you want to conduct the private investigations now?
Yes, I will
Okay.
do them individually.
Okay. Who would you want to interview first?
It doesn't really matter.
They all
There's a
look.
thunderstorm going on right now.
Oh.
It's raining right
The three guards, they just look to you, Silas. It's like, what next?
I just say one of you come with me.
I can go. Actually, I'd like to go last, please.
Okay.
Hex, you see, just kind of shrugs, and then just starts following you. Brings the suitcase
Alright.
also.
Go to like the same room that I did the Kalkani in.
Just go into an empty room. Hex just brings out a chair and plops down.
Okay.
And just looks up to you. He has a little writing board ready.
Okay. First off, do you have any relation to the lower market in Bronzewater?
He begins writing something down, and a few moments later, it says, you see he's written down, I buy some spare parts from there. Good stuff. Cheaper.
Okay. What is your opinion of the Divine Order?
He erases what he was writing, writes something else. Don't really care about them.
What is your name?
What is your quest?
Okay. Do you have any history with pirate groups outside or around Bronzewater?
As you are a loved one but not diagnosed with glioma.
He writes down, buy stuff from them.
Cool.
Okay. One other thing. Do the names Vesar Anulis, Levi Avalis, or Naman Kuzel sound familiar?
He just shakes his head, nope.
Alright. Thank you.
He
then I
nods. And
Go back to the bar with him. Get someone else.
Okay. You see Begonia, she goes up and follows you.
Time to hear the same questions again.
Yeah.
Do you have any relation to the lower market in Bronzewater?
Begonia got here a few days ago from Rhinostone. So, no. Ex-street fighter, but no.
Okay. Do you have any, or do you know of the pirate groups outside or around Bronzewater?
Fought some on way here. Not part of any. They pirates bad people.
Okay.
No like.
That's all I have for you.
And she nods. Exits. And Rima gets up. Goes to the room with you.
Alright.
Hello again.
You
Soup is very
Hello.
good.
Do you have any relation to the lower market in Bronzewater?
Lower market in Bronzewater. Well, I just came from Karzalek a few days ago, so I have not explored the city beyond the central market.
Okay.
I do not have any reason to go down there.
I'm sure you've noticed them around the city from how long you, or even though you've only been here for a short amount of time. But what is your opinion on the Divine Order?
Divine Order, not really sure what they're doing. I see them around, though I do not affiliate myself with them. I try not to get in their business. I do not want to start conflict, you see?
Mhm.
I'm sure you feel the same way.
Hmm.
One thing.
Yes.
Do the names Vesar Nulis, Levi Ovalis, or Naman Kuzil sound familiar?
No, not at all, though I could ask someone.
No, no, it's fine.
Mm, you sure you do not want someone to
We should have had a circle of truth going. That would help.
find them?
No, no,
I
no.
do not know them, though I can find ways to know information about them.
No, no, it's fine. I was just wondering if those names ring a bell.
No, not at all.
Okay. Um,
Are there any other questions for me?
do you know of or have any relation to the crime syndicate known as the Silhouette?
Silhouette? Interesting name. Never heard of them until now. But again, I can find information about them if that is necessary.
It is not necessary currently.
Okay. But no, I do not know anything about them.
All right, that's all I had for you. Thank you.
Yes, and thank you for your time. And she
Thank you
leaves.
for yours.
Okay. So you head out the room. Silas, what are you gonna do?
Um, I'm going to. Oh, what time is it?
In game, it is around. Well, it's late evening. Probably around 6 to 7 in the game. Also, where did Ariel go?
Internet broke.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rip.
okay, I'll just update her and stuff then.
power down.
It's a big oof.
Yeah. Bagoof.
Okay. Are you gonna tell Crow about this information or no?
I'm just gonna say that they all passed my little questioning.
Okay, cool.
All right. Deal. That's all I have.
Alrighty. So Begonia and Rima, they leave. You notice that Hex he stays behind though.
Cool. I'm just gonna kind of roll,
Kind of.
kind of watch him.
Okay. You see him just like start. He's already investigating the guild, just like looking at it, the infrastructure.
Yep.
The
You can see-
infrastructure.
You can see
Yeah.
he's formulating a plan of sorts, and even in his little notebook sketching some things down, maybe ideas.
The crows
Yeah.
go bus routes.
And then you see him go into the armory actually.
Cool. On the way to the armory, I've been meaning to get some paintings, or at least tapestries on the walls. Maybe you can help out.
Who can help out? What?
Hex.
Okay.
I'm suggesting that he put a painting on the wall that has the eyes cut out so that I can look through them and stare at people.
you you gonna
Internet
you gonna tell
was
the
broke.
stacks?
No, but it's heavily implied that he can do something with painting. If he likes doing origami and paper stuff, he can probably leverage like a poster or something. Just like throwing ideas out there. I don't know.
Okay. As you roll over to the armory, you begin to hear some mechanical noises inside.
Mechanical what?
Mechanical noises coming from inside
From
the armory.
Hex?
From
Okay.
the armory, and you see some sparks
Huh.
and like starting to light.
Hmm.
Cool,
And those
cool.
sounds go on for a good maybe half hour.
Alright.
Unless you do anything about it.
I peek in, apologize for my bed, and kind of roll away.
Okay. After about half an hour, the sounds they stop.
Alright.
You all notice this also. Is anyone going to
Check for
go?
missing grenades.
Kaylin, you gonna go? What?
No.
Okay. Crow, you gonna roll over to see what's...
What he's up to? Yeah.
Okay, you're rolling, you peek inside the armory, you see Cyclone, he's perfectly fine.
Cyclone fixed?
Yeah, he's back to normal, he's moved. Like when you roll in, you see a just waves at you.
Ah, yes,
Awesome.
my neighbor.
And,
Huh.
and Hex is
Hey,
kind
buddy.
is sitting against the wall.
Hey, Cyclone buddy, how you doing?
Just waves back.
Alright.
And
Alright, y'all are fired. Cyclone is my only buddy in the guild, and he is my guardian also.
Cyclone just like walks out of the armory,
No! Cyclone, come back!
turns around, looks at you, Crow.
Yeah. I'm
At least-
kidding.
At least
Go
you,
have fun.
at least you think he's looking at you as a robot. You can't really tell. Doesn't really have a face either, but kind of just walks out and just goes over, sits down at the table with everyone else. Dad, what's that? Heard a lot of weird noises, and then that thing comes out.
The robot.
Is that Kalakani?
No.
Yes.
Secretly. Da 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 da!
It looks really cool. Hey, Mr. Robot, do you have a name? Cyclone just sits there, not saying anything.
Cyclone collection.
I am Baymax.
Your personal welfare assistant.
And he kind of just sits there, then gets up, goes back to the armory. Then you see Hex, he starts putting his suitcase back and he begins to leave. Waves you a quick goodbye though, Crow.
Alright. Yep. I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
I got a disco ball, right?
You did get
I
a
wrote-
disco ball.
Okay. I also have a lantern that
Yeah.
lets me see visible things.
Ooh!
Can I
Oh.
put one inside the other?
You can do that, yeah.
Alright, I immediately get to work on that. And
That's
The
a,
disc of
that is-
visibility.
that is amazing. I'll just yeah, you can totally do that. Just
Sweet.
alrighty. It's late. It's almost 9 o'clock in game and in real life. Haha. And as you
Kaylin
guys
is reading that new book.
neat. And as you guys are
The
just
church
taking care of the night, Cascara, you see Mayhem. He's kind of just rolling all over the floor, just being Mayhem.
Me too, kid. Me too.
And then he suddenly jolts up, like, Bob.
Oh no.
Are you just giving a play-by-play of Mochi?
And Mayhem dashes over to the entrance of the guild.
No.
And over at the door he yells, Bob! and goes over. Like he disappears, but then after that you hear a little screech. And Mayhem comes back, dragging one of those lizards that you guys keep seeing into the guild.
Caught a
Like,
rat. Like a good dog.
and the little lizard struggling. His tail is Mayhem's dragging him in. Mayhem's holding the lizard tight. And that's where we're in the session.
I barely
Okay.
made it.
Fantastic.
Mayhem brought a lizard in. Great.
Hey, he learned fetch. Now we're gonna interrogate it.
Yeah? Yeah.
I'll throw it in the rest of the stew.
Uh,
Alright.
you
Bye,
may have
guys.
trouble communicating if you do that.
One and then the other.
Alrighty.
Alright.
You
See you
can,
guys.
you can stop
Yeah.
recording now also. Whoever's.
Alright.
So.
I